Okay, this on the screen right here, by the way, this is actually a hint for the puzzle to come. We can't do that puzzle right now. Okay, this boss is interesting. I'm going to kill him very, very quickly, so we're not really going to see the actual strategies involved. But this boss is actually a very interesting boss. Okay, so the deal with this boss, with the Spectral Keeper, is that we have the ability to move to other places. We can choose which one we move to. Doesn't matter which one. And moving takes our turn. So I'm going to go ahead and move her, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. Before I do anything else, we're going to go ahead and haste Dega because I want more moves. And then I'm actually not going to have Waka do anything right now because it would be bad if Waka did something right now. It'd also be bad if Riku did anything more until Tidus gets a chance to move again. So I'm just going to wait because I need Tidus to move to this tile. The reason why is if you do any damage to the Sanctuary Keeper attacks whoever damages them. And when the Sanctuary Keeper does that attack, so for example, I'm going to pull Auron out so that Auron can do his thing. So Auron is going to do the Banishing Blade as usual, so I get full break. Whoops. Okay, not getting full break because I screwed up. That's my bad. We'll just do damage and I'll demonstrate. I don't know how I screwed that up. Okay, so the Sanctuary Keeper is going to swing and deal damage to Auron, but the swing also deals damage to the 2 tiles on either left or right of Auron. So, if I don't do it right, other people take damage. I'm pretty sure this guy's immune to, like, everything. I'm going to have Kamari come out, and we're just going to validate that. I've never used this ability in the playthrough before, so I'm going to go ahead and use it now. So we're going to use Scan. Big thing we care about with Scan, it gives me his HP and all that good stuff. It also tells me what he's immune to. So he's immune to Poison, Power Break, Magic Break, Armor Break. Okay, he's immune to the breaks. He's immune to Sleep, Darkness, Slow. He's immune to just about everything, apparently. So now he's going to use Berserk Tail. Berserk Tail is a obnoxious move because it inflicts the Berserk status effect on whoever it hits. Berserk characters automatically continue hitting whatever their target is. And so what that means in this case is that Kamari would keep hitting him, which would mean that he would just keep getting hit back. So we're just going to cure that. I don't want to deal with that. And, of course, he's going to Berserk Yuna instead. Thankfully, that missed. Okay, so we're going to have Waka do... actually, no. Lulu will take Lulu's turn. Just defend. And then Riku, I want to see what his steal is. Ether. Okay, nothing huge. Okay, everybody's gone. Now let's actually start killing him. And Wanda Girl, this is Waka when Waka actually does good work. That was 45,000 damage. Now, you might recall that he started with 52,000 health, and I've only hit him 3 times. Well, 3 different attacks. This is why Waka is stupid powerful. Okay. Tidus is going to go ahead and finish it off. And we're done. Penance does have 42 million HP. At that point, Waka will do 1.5 million damage with that attack. And this creates, and defeating the, I forget what they called him, the something keeper. He's also a keeper. He's not the sanctuary keeper. He's the something keeper.
The hall of the final summoning.
Go.
Yes.
I'll show the Yojimbo kill in just a minute, once we actually get to the results screen. Okay. Good amount of experience. We return. So I never had to give Yojimbo much to get him to actually do the kill. It was always a very small amount, and Yojimbo was just oh so happy to make it happen. And that's Yojimbo doing it. The big reason I don't want to do these live is actually the next boss. Because the next boss is just a slew of cutscenes before that boss starts. Okay. We also get some level 4 key spheres. Seems good.
Huh? What do you mean, no final Aeon?
Sir Oren! Everyone!
So, Water Girl, we're going to start answering all of your questions as of right now. You had a lot of questions earlier, many of which I refused to answer. Your answers are now coming.
This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago. It is Lord Zayon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Zayon is... his soul is gone.
Gone?
You mean there is no final Aeon?
But fear not. Lady Yunalesca will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers. Go to her now. Inside, the lady awaits.
We have ourselves...
Wait! Oren, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Of course he did.
Yes.
He was here before.
Tell us.
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming?
Of course not. You would have wanted to see it with your own eyes.
Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimari knows.
So I'm kind of curious if the old man was an unsent or just a memory.
Yuna is safe. Kimari protect.
I think it was just a memory, but kind of an interesting question. Let me very quickly level people up. He could be both. You're not wrong. Wonder Girl, the only other thing that you missed was that many characters have now reached the end of their personal sphere grid path. Yeah, you're not wrong. Most of my characters at this point have reached the end of their personal sphere grid path, so I'm starting to move them onto other people's sphere grids. So, for example, Oren is currently working on Tia's sphere grid. So that way Orin can get more speed and accuracy. Waka is also on Tidus' sphere grid, so that way he can get more speed. Whereas Tidus is currently working on Orin's sphere grid to get more damage. That more damage is not going to matter right now because we are literally hitting the 9999 damage limit, and without having a weapon that gives you break damage limit, you can't actually get past 9999. But it is important that we have it right now, and we do get the other stats anyways. Okay, time for more cutscenes. And I mean a lot of cutscenes.
Someone's coming!
Here comes Lady Unaleska.
Welcome to Xanarkand. I congratulate you, Summoner.
Yep, this next boss is where I had to stop.
Pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek. The final summoning will be yours. Now, choose. You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning. There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner.
Yep.
For that is what the final summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Xeon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final Aeon. There is nothing to fear. You will soon be freed of worry and pain. For once you call forth the final Aeon, your life will end. Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska, chose this path.
Yep. And here's that memory.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat Sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But, my lord,
And
there
also
must
Micah.
be another way. This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the faith. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the other Xanarkand. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight Sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know?
Don't do this, Jecht. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know.
Believe me, I thought this through. Besides,
In the 15 seconds he's had.
I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jecht?
What? You're not gonna try to stop me too?
Sorry. I mean, thank you.
Braska still has to fight Sin, Orin. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jecht,
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm, every time.
Yep.
The cycle will continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
But there's always a chance it won't come back this time. It's worth trying.
I understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Jecht?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
You're really close, but the game has not actually given you the final hint yet. Apparently, Orin doesn't like this memory.
The cycle went on.
At this point, Wonder Girl, you have about
But how?
90% of the clues,
What,
but the
you got a
game has
plan now?
actually not been telling you everything.
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle.
Listen, you want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything.
And now we know how that
You're
ends.
being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner, then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Orin said about there being a way,
Is there a way?
I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes, I'll go ask Yuna Leska. She's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
Hopefully.
I don't know, but I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it, or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know?
Finally, someone says it.
It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following this same path my whole life through. But I know I can't.
It's also Waka's story, Lulu's story,
What I
Kamari's
do.
story.
I do, with no regrets.
If you say so, Yuna. I'm just gonna leave real quick just so I can save so I don't have to watch that cutscene again. It's a fairly long cutscene. Okay, next series of cutscenes. Hey, we're in space. And Unileska's
Have
back.
you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
She's like a broken record.
Might I ask something first? Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place.
Yeah, it
And
is.
thus is Sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
It never stops.
Never ending?
Never ending.
But if we atone for our crimes, Sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement. It's been our only hope all these years.
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
But fate says everybody dies.
No! Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope.
Sorry. Yeah, Orin got hit back here completely on his own. So that was me updating stream title.
Teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith?
Yep.
Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
Who is dying with you? Choose one of your really good friends. Who is worth less to you than everybody else?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No. It is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to
That's
the
also
people,
true. Who is worth more?
so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away.
But if it won't.
Not just covered up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him.
Strong enough, apparently.
So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life.
They did the entire journey
I will
together.
defeat sorrow in his place.
So at least
I will
as
stand my ground and be strong.
good as
I
Yuna
don't know
and
when it will be,
Tidus'
but
bond.
Someday, I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimahri. Kimahri protect Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
Yep, and did mine when I first played.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
Ah. I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now.
Also, that is not your stream glitching. Just to let you
Yeah.
know.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh yeah, she's easily the hardest fight.
This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Okay, here we go. Okay, that reflect is extremely important. Whoop, didn't want that. Did not want that. That was bad. Crap. What I just did was really bad. Let me see if I can fix that. Tia's just going to attack for now. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. Okay. Please work, please work, please work. Thank you. Okay. I accidentally put reflect on her. And, reflect on her is really bad. So I need reflect on myself to stop something that she will do later. The big problem is that I accidentally reflected on Tidus. It got reflected off of Tidus onto the enemy. Okay, that was Form 1. I've already beaten it. This is Form 2. The only problem with Reflect is that means I can't heal myself with spells. Okay, here's Hellbiter. Hellbiter does damage, but more importantly what it does is it inflicts you with zombie. So now they are zombied, which means that if she tries to heal me, I take massive damage immediately. Ideally, I would have loved to put some regen up, but, you know. Orange is going to haste himself. Yeah, I think it does. I just noticed that Tidus was not Tidus is not hasted anymore. So she just cast regen on me, and it reflected back to her. This is a kind of a punishment for trying to use the reflex stats, but all I have to do is dispel it, and now she doesn't have it anymore. Problem is, now Tidus cannot haste himself anymore, which kind of sucks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull out Kamari. So she's trying to directly cure me. Unfortunately, for her, it doesn't work because Reflect does give her a slight cure, though. So I'm being punished a little bit for what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and toss a high potion at Tidus. And I'm going to have her do a holy potion on herself. Now, again, you were expected to figure this out as you go. So she's still trying to deal damage to me using Reflex strats. I'm going to do one more X potion for Tidus. Yeah. Yep. This was taught to us earlier. Now we're going to pull out Waka. I wish Waka could haste himself, but just himself. I don't want to put a haste on her, so we're not going to. I'm going to have Waka do Quick Hit. So Quick Hit is a fun little ability. Does damage to your opponent. But also has extremely low delay. You know, Leska's moving on to Phase 3. And this is the one that scares everybody. For good reason. So she gets to use Mega Death. There's, this is kind of scary. Ah, damn, I just lost. I just let her hit me with it. I forgot about that. I forgot about that attack. I actually just lost because of that. Damn it. We gotta go watch that cutscene again. So I forgot I have to stay zombied, because if you're zombied, that can't kill you. I forgot that you have to do that. Damn. I always forget about that. Where's the autosave? We gotta watch that entire cutscene again. Darn it. Yeah, Megadeth just gets through. Unfortunately, the majority of this dialogue cannot be skipped. So, while I'm waiting for this...
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing up the actual instant kill videos while we wait.
Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every Aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place.
Howdy, guys.
And thus
It's time
was
for you to lesson.
Sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny.
You're supposed to figure it out on your own.
Never ending? But if we atone for our
Because you might not
sin will stop
necessarily
coming back, yeah?
choose
Someday
to
it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
you might not necessarily choose to fix the
This
zombie
cannot
thing.
be. The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement. It's been our only hope all these years.
And there is the Zen motto from
Hope is
Yojimbo.
Comforting.
The problem is, this introduces the
It allows us
concept
to
that
accept fate,
a Zen motto does not
however
instantly
tragic
kill a
it
boss.
might be.
So you'll notice that because the Zen motto,
Where is the
I'm
sense
able
in
to
all
advance
this?
her to phase 2.
Braska believed in Yevon's
But she's
teachings
still
and
not
died
dead.
For them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope.
And then we can do it again on Idaleska 2.
Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope.
And here it is on Unit
Without
3.
hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
Thankfully, the head is the last one, and it's just I forgot about Megadeth. If I had remembered, we would have killed it easily.
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them. But no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No. It is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people.
So now, unfortunately, we get
So
to
they
wait.
would forget sorrow.
Wrong.
Oh, hey, some of these
My
I got to
father-
skip. Nope, nope. Apparently just that
My
line.
father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot.
My father.
Apparently some of these lines I get to skip, and not all of them.
So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat
That's one of the reasons why I really
Useless.
didn't want to do
I
the
will stand my ground and be
Yojimbo on
strong.
screen for some of these, because you have to watch
I
this
don't know when it
cutscene
will be, but
every
someday
single time you fight
I will
Unaleska,
conquer it. And I
and there's
will
no
do
skipping it.
without false hope.
Poor. You would throw. I will free you, but it is better for you. Let me be.
I mean, most of these lines are bad, let's be honest.
Now, this is it. Now is the time
I
to
don't get to
choose.
skip the weird
Die
buzz
and
section.
be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimari. Kimari protect Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunaleska. Give me a break.
You can always run.
It's one of the times I like
I'd
Waka,
never forgive myself.
like a lot more than
No
usual.
way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
He's willing to fight someone who is like legendary in lore
Yuna!
to protect Yuna.
This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Still don't know what the point of the bzzzt is, but sure. Yep. He has fought every step of the church. Okay, we'll let Lulu just do a basic attack. Sure, blind Lulu. That's fine. She is absolutely creepy. You are very correct. That was a lot of damage. Okay, we're just going to do a quick hit for Tidus for the remainder of his turns. Okay, Riku can come in. Riku, do you actually have something you can steal from step 1? Stamina tablet. Nice. Throw a heal. Oh, not one of those. We're gonna throw a heal onto Tidus because I'm gonna need him. So again, quick hit is an extremely low delay attack, which is why you're gonna see Tidus having lots and lots of turns for as long as I can quick hit. Okay, phase 2, Hellbiter happens immediately. We don't ask about Lady Unalesca's nipples. Like, he still has Reflect. Okay, she needs Reflect now. Swap out for Kamari. Ooh, good crit. But you can kind of see exactly how powerful Quick Hit is by how many turns Tidus is getting, how fast. Remember, he's not hasted right now. Yuna, let's just toss an ether. He'll toss an ether, or a turbo ether at him. Oh, whoops. Right. He's a zombie. Right, I forgot. Don't ask me how I forgot about that. Okay, here comes Megadeth. Wanda Girl, it's a JRPG, and that answers just about everything. Remember, her hair turns into a Medusa head. Now, because the two of them are zombies, they will survive this. It's going to miss them entirely. It's only going to hit Kamari. And that's fine, because I'm just going to go ahead and raise Kamari. And we're going to keep hitting the face. So here comes the Curaga. So she's just going to cure Kamari for me, and I'm not going to lie. That's kind of cool. Okay, we're going to cast Holy, because I've got nothing else for Yuna to do. By the way, that was Yuna doing max damage off of that. Yuna doesn't do max damage. That was Yuna doing max damage. Yep. Who you healing now? Hey, you healed the wrong person. God, you're dumb. Okay. We're almost done, actually. She is firing those from behind a giant Medusa head. Yes. If I remember correctly, Mind Blast just got rid of my... everything? Nope, Reflect's still up. Okay, that's all I care about. Let's go toss. Reasonably certain a remedy will actually work, even though she's zombied. Yeah. She's not zombied anymore, which is a minor issue, but I don't think it's going to matter. Can we stop it with the skull snake oral sex, please? That's kind of disgusting. And that's it. That was Lady Unaleska done the right way. Okay, there's something very important I need to do right freaking now. As soon as the next cutscene's over, I need to go back into that room.
If I die, so does the final Aeon.
That sucks.
And with it, Spira's only hope.
You're already dead.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope.
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
Wait, who now?
You, Yevon?
Who's that?
Ah, Zeon. Forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
So with Unaleska dead, officially, like dead, there's no more way to get the final Aeon. The final Aeon is now gone.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Yep, you just killed everybody.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin. So
She
it won't
did.
come back. And without the final Aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
Okay, before I leave this room, where is it? 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 Is it over here? Is it on the stairs? Oh, there it is. This treasure chest. This one, right here. I need to pick this treasure chest up right now. That is the Sun Crest, which is the other item required to get Tidus's Celestial Weapon. So now I can make Tidus' Celestial Weapon. If I leave this room before getting it, then I will have to fight a super hard boss that I will have to grind for in order to get it later. So thankfully, I got it. But thankfully, we didn't have to do that, so I have it now. Cutscene time.
We must talk.
What?
There's something you should know.
Yeah.
I know. It's about you, right?
The game's only been hinting at it the entire time.
I'm also an unsent. You are not surprised.
I think I kinda knew. It was Unaleska, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
When Braska and Jecht died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet.
That's a long way.
My strength left me, just outside Bavel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Kind of scared of it, probably.
Aaron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages.
Like?
I was able to ride Sin and go to your Xanarkand.
That's important.
And you've been watching over me since then.
Can't actually get on Sen unless you, and ride like that unless you're dead.
Why? What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain.
No, it isn't. It's really easy.
Very well. I will show you.
It's a very, very easy thing to explain.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. take care of my son. My son in Xanarkand, he's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Xanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
And he did.
All right, I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Orin. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
The last conversation they have before the two of them leave.
That is why.
You could have just said, I promised your dad, but, you know, we had to go further than that. Okay, one last cutscene I'm going to do before I take a short break. After I save. Because screw that noise. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice round number, right? Hey, look, there's Sin. Just kind of standing right there, watching us.
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
So Sin was just kind of sitting here and doesn't outright kill us. Kind of tells you a lot about Sin. Doesn't outright kill the Fahrenheit either. Just kind of leaves. No. Don't build that up right now because we're not doing that today. We've got some other stuff I want to do before we do that. We're not doing all the grinding right now. That's not going to happen.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Yeah, brother, be helpful.
Well, any good ideas?
Come on, help us.
What do we know? Sin is Jekt.
Yep.
Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin.
You and him are together.
That may be our key.
So how do we do it?
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
We wait? That's a great plan.
Two things I'm bad at.
Oh, I could do it. But there's a couple things I want to have done before I make that save point. So that way I don't have to redo them after we beat the final boss. There's kind of a couple things I just want to get done right now. And celestial weapons are one of them. So the big question to ask yourself... Why is Sid crying right now? Oh yeah, I know that, but I want to be able to do overpowered kill on Sin. Okay. So, Save Spears can now teleport us back to the airship, and now I have full control of the airship. So what happens from here is that I now have the ability to return to anywhere in the world. I can go anywhere that I've already been. I think Guadosalam might be the one exception, but there's nothing to do there, so that's fine. So I can go back to anywhere. There's a lot of things I can do, and we're going to be doing them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking a short break, say 15, 20 minutes, so that way I can go get myself a bite to eat. And when I come back, we're going to be getting the final Aeons. We're going to be getting the Celestial Weapons for everybody except for Waka and Lulu. Waka's is going to take some time, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get that done tonight. And Lulu I'm not getting, but I'll get everybody else's. At least I think I will. We'll see. Depends on how much time we need. Yeah, so we're doing that. So I will be back in, as I said, give me about 20 minutes.